my god. Oh my god. Full Leviathan requirements. Holy cow. I don't want to spoil it, but oh, the requirements. Oh my goodness. Are we live? Is there a problem with the live stream? Because this is huge. This is one of the bigger live streams that we're going to have in a long time. Oh my god. Alright, so let's start with the Leviathan requirements. What are the full requirements for the Leviathan? Oh my god. R9 Darth Revan, R9 Malik, R7 Sith Empire Trooper, R7 Sith Trooper, R7 Darth Maul, R7 HK-47, R7 Light Side Bastila Shan, R5 Sith Assassin. I was... Fuck, R5 Shorty. No, 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 no. No. Oh my god, dude. How do we feel about this, boys? Initial thoughts before we do any kit or any like crazy takes or anything like that. How do we feel about this? CG literally decided to make the worst possible requirements. Is that Jedi Bastila? Yeah, dude, this is Jedi Bastila at R7. This is way worse than I could have ever possibly imagined. This is... I mean, this is bad. Let me actually open my game real quick so we can go back and forth to see what we got. Big W, personally, I was looking forward to Shorty and Bastila for the raid. So, dude, I was farming Shorty, and then I, like, stopped farming Shorty, because it's like, there's no way. Oh, my God. So, 2 R9s. I don't even have 1 R9 prepped. Sith Empire Trooper is fine. Sith Trooper. Dude, Sith Marauder is not even a requirement, dude. Oh my god. Luckily, I kept him at Gear 13, Relic 0, but still. R7 Darth Maul, R7 HK, Bastila, Shorty. That fucking hurts, man. No, dude. This is not a mistake. Because there's Shorty, right? There's 2 light side characters, Bastila Shan and Shorty. Because doesn't Bastila go onto the Leviathan? Someone was telling me you take like the Ebon Hawk onto Leviathan to save Revan or something like that. This is tough. This is real tough. Alright. Sorry, if you're wondering what I'm doing in the background, I'm trying to like... I'm checking some other avenues of information. I'm seeing, talking to some people in the shadows. Trying to figure out what the fuck's going on here. Alright. Jeez Louise. Alright, honestly thought we were going to need Relic 10 for this. There's no Relic 10, but... Alright, let's look at the ships. Fury class Interceptor at 7 stars. Unlocking event requires ships at 5-star. Okay, so at least it's 5-star. So Fury class, Mark 6, TIE Dagger. Extinction class, Scimitar. Oh, fuck, the Ebon Hawk. I knew it. I knew it. No, I knew it. Oh, my God, I fucking knew it. Oh, my God. Oh. This is so dumb. Alright, fine. The kit reveal. I have class attendance. Fine, fine, fine. Mark 6 Interceptor. Where's the fucking kit reveal link? Oh, here we go. Okay. Basic. Deal physical damage to target enemy. Interceptor gains additional effects based on how many stacks of Devouring Swarm it has. If below 10 stacks and another non-capital Sith ally is active, gain 10 stacks. So you gain stacks if you don't have 10 stacks. If you're above 20, critical damage up. If you're above 30, shock target. Interesting. If you're above 40, and the capital ship is Sith Empire, lose 40 stacks and instantly defeat target enemy. Oh my God. Jesus. All right, so you have an insta defeat, so Houndstooth is sad. And every Devouring Swarm, you get 2% offense. All right, first special, deal special damage to target enemy and call another ally to assist. Okay, so we have an assist. Interceptor gains accuracy up for 2 turns and 10 speed and 10 stacks of Devouring Swarm for the rest of the encounter. All enemies are inflicted with potency down. Maybe that helps with mirror matches, or that's specifically for Executor so they can't get ult. Not sure. Devouring Sacrifice. Deal special damage to all enemies, and all allies gain tenacity up for 2 turns. That's definitely for the Executor. If Mars 6 Interceptor has more than 4 stacks of Devouring Swarm.
Should I cut my losses and just get exec?
Maybe. This is tough. This is gonna be a whale only ship. I don't think a lot of mid game, early game players are gonna be coming across this ship anytime soon. Especially even. Yeah, it might be. This might just be too out of reach. So lose 3 stacks of Devouring Swarm. If you have more than 4. Get Retribution, which is nice. All allies get critical chance up, which is nice. Inflict all enemies with critical damage down, and speed down, which can't be evaded. All right, so nice little slowing there. And then our unique final text: at the start of battle, the Interceptor's max health is set to 1 and has no protect. Oh, so is this like a B1 ship? It doesn't show its health stats in these images here. It has no protection, which can't be prevented. Mark 6 is immune to damage over time. Max health changes and max protection changes. Mark 6 starts with 10 stacks of Devouring Swarm. Okay, so Devouring Swarm is your actual HP, it looks like. It's not just a random debuff. So you can basically, like, kill yourself and kill another ship, it looks like. Interesting. Alright. 10 stacks of Devouring Swarm and can't be defeated or destroyed while it has Devouring Swarm. When Mark 6 Interceptor takes damage, lose 2 stacks of Devouring Swarm. It dispels all debuffs on itself. If Mark 6 Interceptor has no stacks of Devouring Swarm, the Interceptor is destroyed. When the Interceptor has Retribution, attack ignores protection. That's kind of hot. When Retribution expires, gain 5 stacks of Devouring Swarm, doubled if dispelled. That's actually kind of hot. Whenever an ally gains defense up, Mark 6 Interceptor gains accuracy up and advantage for 1 turn and 2 stacks of Devouring Swarm. And it's reinforcement. Gain 5 stacks of Devouring Swarm for every other ally reinforced ship. So if you bring it in last, he's a little bit thicker. If the capital ship is Sith Empire, it gains 30 stacks of Devouring Swarm instead for every other ally reinforced ship. So maybe a second reinforcement and you start with 30. I'm still kind of just sad about the requirements being so terrible. These kits are getting more and more it's basically just like a super... It's like a super Dark Trooper. Like, Dark Trooper actually just does a ton of damage, but this man just actually insta-kills you. Second reinforcement is too slow. Well, I don't know. Does it say anywhere how many stacks it starts with. Like if it's in the starting lineup, because it shows reinforcement, it gets so many stacks. But I don't know if it actually tells you how many it starts with unless I've missed it somewhere. If we start now, how long do you suppose it would take to farm? A year and a half, maybe more. All right, I don't want to go to the secondary forum page to leave a leave a bad review on these fucking requirements. All right, let's actually read the rest of the post. All right, so Mark 6 Interceptor, Sith Empire Trooper is the pilot. It's Dark Side, it's Attacker, Sith Empire. Annihilate on basic. What? Is it the basic? Oh, it does the basic. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Give us money. Give us all of your money and all of your relics. Devouring Swarm represents B. Okay, so it's like B1. More stacks equals more hits you can take. Build stacks of Devouring Swarm to increase offense. The more stacks of Devouring Swarm you have, more negative effects it will devour onto your enemies. Devour onto your enemies? Does that make grammatical sense? Am I just an idiot? Just unlocked job a few days ago. Timing couldn't be better for me. Dude, I have to relic fucking Shorty. All right, let me actually really quickly, let me pull up my game real quick. And I'm going to get rid of, this is going to be ceremonial here. I'm going to switch from the dev post to my game real quick, and then we'll go back. Don't worry, we'll go back to the dev post. I just want you guys to be a part of this historical, shameful endeavor. Armor. You're unfavorited. You still need to be here. You are unfavorited. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my god. See, I fucking knew it. She was in my favorites the whole time. God, Marauder, not even a requirement. That's so stupid. Alright, you're needed. You're not needed. Oh my god, fucking Shorty. Oh my goodness. Like, I knew... So, look, I had Bastila favorited. I had Shorty favorited, but I was ignoring her shards because I was like, there's no way. I, like, lost confidence. God, I feel like I need to see a therapist. I feel like I need... Oh, God, now I have to start farming the Ebon Hawk. All right, let me go back to the dev post real quick. God. I feel like the last, like, month or so, I've just been, like, fucking... I've been all over the place. I've been like, oh, this is definitely needed, and this is not needed, and... God. If any of you guys are... Maybe I need to call... Dude, should I call Cubs Fan Han on Discord? I need a therapy session. What's so hard about the Rex? Dude, it's all R7. R9, R9, R7, 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 R7. You and me both, Chief. Yeah, we can be sad together. All right, let's do some polls. I feel like I need to do some initial community. Oh, that's a Q&A. That's not what I want. I want a poll. Thoughts on Rex? Great. I don't know who the fuck would say that. Good. Whatever. Or fuck CG. Hopefully that doesn't get me demonetized. Dooku ship will probably be a malevolence booster. Fuck, we just need... Everything's a lifter now. Every single marquee character that comes to the game is now a lifter. One shard of Ebon Hawk here. Dude, I got it to 4 stars, and I was like... Because when they announced the ship, I was like, we need Darth Revan, we need Malak, we need Sith Empire Trooper, we need Sith Trooper, we need Maul. I didn't think it was HK. I thought it was Marauder. I knew we needed Bastila Shan. I knew we needed Sith Assassin, and someone convinced me a month ago that we needed Shorty. But I stopped farming Shorty, and I stopped farming Ebon Hawk, because I was like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, it makes sense. It makes sense, but there's no way. You know what I mean? I was like, those fucking rascals, they wouldn't fucking do that. Do you even lift, bro? I don't. Can you let me paint more Revan Guard? Oh, dude. So I can afford to whale. Oh my goodness. I don't know why people freak out about Rex like this. Did you expect R3 or R5 Rex? No, I know. You're right. You're right. You know what? I'm being a pussy. You're 100% right. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting all R7s. I think what I'm really mad about is I'm really mad about this. And I'm really mad about this. But I'm not really that mad about this. I'm mostly mad about this. Because this is not a real character. This was made up. Shut the fuck up.
Chazarus wasted $4.99. Except for 50 RT, I am good with the characters needed. But all those relics. I have been stockpiling relic mats for 2 months and don't have enough.
Do you guys want to... Alright, before we go back to all this complaining. I'm pulling up the game. We're gonna see. I'm just gonna drop as many relics as humanly fucking possible. 1 second. This is definitely turning into a YouTube clip for later. All right. So we know the requirements are stupid. It's time to see what I can do. Apparently, I was so wrong about everything. All right, I'm going to start with Sith Empire Trooper. Let me cross-reference my data. He is needed at 7, correct? Well, everything's fucking needed at 7. All right. Sorry. Sith Empire Trooper at 7. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's pull up the... Shit, what's Arnold's song called? It's called Arnold's Farm Scrap Upgrade, right? Okay. All right, you guys ready to just absolutely... Fuck Capital Games, man. All right. 1. God, this is so slow. Am I gonna even have enough bronze sim wirings? What's your name? Who's your daddy? Does it wear like me? Why is it so slow? It takes so long to press the button. Tell me what you see. Come a little closer, let me tell you something. Alright, I'm gonna take him to 5, and then I think I'm gonna relic 9 my mouth. Actually, you know what? Fuck this. Where's my boys? No, I gotta be faster. No. Revan, where's Revan? Solutions are always all right, relic 7 Revan. Do I have enough for R8? No. I don't have enough protectors. All right. All right, Capital Games, you bastards. All right, relic 8. My second ever relic 8 that isn't a requirement. Alright. Do I have the materials? I don't. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I need 300. 4, 5, 7. Alright.
Be the best.
Alright.
Just pull out their card. And give me those
Oh, my crystals. They're gone.
Be the very best.
I need 30 more.
Got a whale, just like the rest.
Can you even get them in the scavenger?
So take my hand and let's do it.
Oh, let's do it. My first ever, well, second ever R9. Well, good luck on the fucking chase. Look at these crystals. 300. I donate, but I need to spend the money on my own account. Fucking right, dude. APGAINS, I'd give you money, but I need it for myself. Oh my god. All right. Why? Oh, why is it auto playing my own video? That's lame. No one wants to listen to an APGAINS video. Fuck APGAINS. Alright. Oh, God. Alright. Sith Assassin. Wait, let me fucking... I'm so paranoid right now. Sith Assassin is required, right? At R7. R5 Sith Assassin. All right. You know what? Let's see if we can take our Sith Assassin to R5 right now. We'll have a fun little time. I don't know if I have the bronziums. And I definitely don't have any. Oh, fucking hell. Gotta be kidding me. Dude, why does this exist? I don't know who the fuck is paying these exorbitant prices. Alright. Oh, God. Capital Games. Capital Games. Why did you do this to me? Capital Games. I'm so tapped from last chase. There's no... Yeah, dude. I don't know, like... Whoever works at CG and, like, is in charge of timing, like, events coming out for maximum fuck youing, that he needs to get his dick sucked, because this was just so flawlessly executed. The only way this could get, like he needs a blowjob, a ball, and, like, a little rim job, too, if the fucking Galactic Legend requirements come out. Like, if they announce a GL in the next month, this man just needs to just be lathered in gifts. His entire body needs to be licked. Every fantasy he ever has needs to be fulfilled, because this man is doing the Lord's work for Capital Games. Back-to-back chases. Full R7, 2 R9 requirements. The ship and a Galactic Legend in 30 to 45 days. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. All right. Well, let me actually start. Let me favorite everyone who's actually needed. You're needed. I know Revan's already at Relic 9, but I'm gonna do it just so that I can show his requirements fully on screen. Sith Assassin, Sith Trooper, Basilishan, you are not needed. Malgus, yeah, you're kind of needed, but not really. All right. What am I missing? Did I miss anything from the requirements? It's Revan, Malik, Empire Trooper, Sith Trooper, Maul is there. Oh, I need H. Oh, HK's there. And Basilishan, Sith Assassin, and Shorty. All right, so I got all the requirements here. Oh, how's your Basilishan? Oh, look how. Let's just take her to Gear 12. Let's just Gear 12 her, I guess. Oh Lord. All right. So I have one R9. I took all of my crystals. Well, I can't spend any money on the game because my car just got smashed on the freeway. So it doesn't look like we're gonna be getting this ship day one. All right, Capital Games. I'm gonna give you a pity farm. All right, just for you, Capital Games. There you go. There you go. See, I'm farming. I promise. I'm farming Shorty, CG. I'm farming Shorty. I promise. I'm doing it. Oh, wait, guys, ready for this? I have exactly. Look for it. Wait for it. I have exactly 300 crystals. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, Capital Games. Ready for this? Look at this. Ready? I had it favorited the whole time, CG. Ready? Oh, look at me. I'm farming your ship. Look at that. Oh my God. Wow. Look at all the shards. Wow. All right, I'm gonna go back to the dev post now that I've had my fun using up my entire stockpile of everything, and I have nothing left on my account. It's completely barren wasteland. Let's put the requirements behind us. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the fucking 30-second interceptor that they've added to the game. We now have 700,000 interceptors in Galaxy of Heroes. It's basically a B1 with a fucking Annihilate on its basic. I think that's been solid, right? All right, let's end this poll. This current poll, 41% leading for requirements is fuck CG. Let's go into another poll. How good do you think the Interceptor Mark 69 is? Great. Good. Meh. Or what's a synonym for trash that has bad words in it? What would the Grand Admiral say? Garbanzo beans. All right, those are your options. What are our initial thoughts? In case you're just joining us, it's like B1 if B1 was a ship. You can kill 40 stacks of your life to instantly destroy something, which is kind of nice. You have a call to assist that gives some bonus speed and some extra devouring swarm, some potency down. You have a second special that does, I believe, an AoE that does speed down to make your opponent slightly slower. Your devouring swarm unique is basically just if you have retribution, you ignore protection, you get stacks if retribution is dispelled or times out, and obviously your health is set a certain way. Reinforcement's okay, but not really that great. It looks like it'll be good. Obviously we need to know what the actual capital ship is going to do to know how good this is going to be, but it looks like this, it's weird. It's like this plus the Dorito. It's like 2 glass cannons. There's like no HP, but maximum damage output. The Leviathan is going to need to apply like damage immunity. Like locked, like JMK BAM damage immunity for these glass cannon ships to fucking do anything. There's gonna be an entire fleet of like ships that get one shot. It's gonna need like a mass, like an AoE damage immunity on the first turn of the Leviathan. Oh my god. Sith doesn't have good tanks. Like what? That's actually a good point. Let me go through. Let me go through the required ships. I think I have all of them. Dagger, Sith Fighter, Extinction, Scimitar, Fury, Ebon Hawk. Did I miss one? Extinction, Dagger, Interceptor, Scimitar, Sith Fighter. Okay, so I got all of them. Extinction. Does Extinction taunt? Does Marauder taunt? I honestly don't know. Can someone... I don't want to read the kit. Oh, it does taunt. B28 gains taunt for 2 turns. But it's not a great taunt. Barely, it does. It's a trigger, though. I totally called Ebon Hawk. Yeah. So, like, luckily I unlocked Ebon Hawk at 4 stars. So it won't be, like, that big of a deal for me to take him to 5 stars. So I think the ships, I'll be totally fine. Like, I have all of these ships. I'll be totally fine. The only place I think I'm going to struggle is Shorty. Actually, like, I can probably get Shorty pretty quickly. I think honestly, it's just relic mats. Like, it's going to be like the fucking Bronzium Wire. There's going to be a sneaky little pack in the store that's like, hey, 1,000 Bronzium Wirings? $400,000? Are you interested? Look at this. Are you interested? It's a lot of R7s. Just for reference, what were the requirements for Profundity? How many R7s were Profundity? Journey guide. Solo journey. Where's the titty? Here's the titty. Titty was 1 R9, 1 R8, 1 R7, then Relic 5, Relic 5, Relic 5, Relic 5. So they're matching on 1 R9. The R8 is just another R9, and then this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 R7s. Titty had 1, so 4 more R7s. Yikes. This also has 16 requirements instead of the normal 14. Did anyone I just noticed that. That's something that like totally slipped my mind, because there's 14 recs for the Titty, and there's 14 recs for the Executor. I just realized there are 16 requirements here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's an entire 2 R7s on top of There's an entire extra 2 R7s on top of what was otherwise required. I just noticed that. Malgus's ship busts Sith Empire tanks. Okay, fair enough. The R7's hurt. 2 conquest, and it needs 2 conquest units. Is this the Riva of ships? Where they're just stacking. It's like, all right, let's break this down. Let's break this down, right? 1 second. All right, let's break this down. So, just like Riva has so many like unforeseen layers of requirements. You know what I mean? Riva's like, oh, you gotta, well, back in the day, it was like, oh, yeah, to have 5 marquee characters that weren't accelerated. They're now accelerated, which is nice. You gotta get them up to gear. Then you gotta relic them. Then you gotta take them to relic 7 or 5. Then you gotta get the Grand Inquisitor. And then you gotta take those guys, take 5 of them to R7 to go into the territory battle to get a shard of Riva that's then gonna take 330 shards, but you also have to wait for your guild to do it. And then you get it, and then you have to relicate it, and blah, 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 blah. So this, you gotta do the Darth Revan unlock. You have to do the Jedi Knight Revan unlock to get Malik. You gotta do 2 R9s for both of those characters. Sith Empire Trooper is fine. Sith Trooper is fine. Darth Maul is fine. HK is fine. Bastila is fine. Sith Assassin is fine. Shorty, no one has her. That's tough. Fury Class Interceptor, you gotta have Malgus. And then you also have to be on top of your game and get the Fury Class Interceptor. So that's 2 conquests that you have to be on top of. But the Proving Grounds is pretty fucked up. And if you can't do the Proving Ground, if you're doing the Proving Grounds, that means you weren't great at Conquest. And if you weren't great at Conquest, you're probably still not that great at Conquest, which means you're going to have to wait another calendar year for the Interceptor to come back into Proving Grounds. And then it's 18 months from there. So that's what? That's 2.5 years for that, just to get it. 2 Galactic Chase ships, not the end of the world. The Extinction Class, not the end of the world. Scimitar, Sith Fighter, Ebon Hawk, not the end of the world. One of my guildmates didn't even know Shorty was a tune in the game and thought it was a new marquee. That's so me right now. It's like, what the fuck is 50R-T? Is that a new character? Is that from the Cal Kestis games? Is that from the Jedi Survivor? I repent on Conquest. I have 187 Fury Class shards. The amount I've already invested means I have to go for Leviathan. I don't even know how many. I'm pussyfooting the Conquest. I just can't do it. Emotionally, it's just too draining. I got 162 shards, so I'll get it in like month 4, month 5. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna have these relics in that time. Like, that's 2 months from now. I don't think I'm gonna have 2 R9s, 5 R7s, and 2 R5s in 2 months. That's kind of tough. I don't know if you guys have farmed relic materials. It's not exactly easy to get. How do we have 550 people and 80 likes? Am I unloved? I'm just kidding. Likes don't actually do anything except for make my ego skyrocket when I see that number shoot up. Shorty holds on my back wall all the time. Shorty's a good character. I've never said Shorty's a bad character. It's just she's unloved and unrecognized. She's like the middle child who's like secretly really good at chess or math or something like that, but the oldest child is like okay at soccer and the parents love soccer, and the youngest child is just the youngest child. So the middle child is like really good, but yet still unloved by the parents. That's kind of what Shorty is as a character. Very good, but like you have to have the other investments around her, and it's like the biggest problem with a lot of requirements that are Shorty-esque is that there's like so many other better things until today, because she's a requirement. But there's so many other better things that you could be using your free-to-play relics on. Like you could be taking your Core 8 teams, your auxiliary teams, your fucking backbone teams, your Galactic Legend farms up and running. So she was just like, if you weren't a whale, it was very, 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 very unlikely that you actually had her on your team. Likes jump from 80 to 150. That's because I am loved. Well, not really, but you know. I have 8 Ebon Hawk shards. All right, let me hop back over to the account real quick. We can take stock before we jump back into the dev post. Let us take stock of what we got going on. So as far as characters are concerned, 1 R9 is down. Malik has to go to R9 as well. Oh, yes. Bronziums. Thank you. I have none. Capital Games. Will you sell me bronziums? Oh, you will sell me bronziums, Capital Games. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I have no money. Because cars are expensive. Oh, 14 bronzium wirings. Oh, I have a bunch of these for some reason. Thank you, Capital Games, for allowing me to use... Actually, I don't want to use those. Thank you, Capital Games, for allowing me to use my materials. Does the ship look good? The ship looks good. It looks good. You know what? Before I Relic 7, let me just do a quick... Every, like, 10 minutes, I'm just going to do, like, a 1-minute synopsis of everything I missed. All right. Quick synopsis of everything... Let me tab out of this. New ship. Yes, very nice. Leviathan requirements. Very, very scary. Kit. Basic. It's like B1, where it has stacks instead of health and protection. If you have 40 stacks and you use a basic, it instantly dies. And by it, I mean the enemy, not you. But you lose a lot of health to get instant killingness. Special 2 is an assist that does some debuffs. Special 3 is Special 1 is an assist that does debuffs. Special 2 is an AoE that also does random debuffs and buffs that don't really matter that much. The unique is mostly explaining what Devouring Swarm means. Plus, it has a weird mechanic where if it loses Retribution, it gets more stacks. And if it counterattacks with Retribution, it goes under protection, which is very nice. And its reinforcement kind of sucks. All right, that's been your quick update. Let's Relic 7 Malik now. All right. Relic 7 Malik. Woo! Yay! So fun. Can we get it month 2? Maybe. Maybe. I might need to start a fucking GoFundMe to get the Leviathan, though. Alright, my Sith Assassin is done. Am I going to unfavor her? No, I'm just going to leave her favored there so I can look at the totality of the requirements. Sith Empire Trooper needs to go to 7? Let's take him to 5, just to get him to 5. I have a huge soft spot for Old Republic stuff. Yeah, the Old Republic stuff's pretty good. I mean, none of it's, like, terrible, aside from HK-47. And Sith Assassin. Oh, God, I still have to R7 Darth Maul. That's tough. Alright, Sith Empire Trooper needs to go to R7. Dude, Sith Trooper needs to go to R7. That is brutal, man. That is absolutely brutal. That's a yikers. That's a Yikers prison right there for all my New York people. That's a Rikers. Oh, wow. Shorty not even 5 stars? I know, dude. I am hosed. And CG won't even sell me the Barkeep Chase Pack. No, Capital Games. Capital Games, no. Alright. Oh, God. This was my worst fear. Alright. Do you guys want me to Relic Basilishan or Darth Maul first? Or Sith Trooper? Or H? Which one of these 4 characters do you want me to Relic first to see where the rest of my gear is at? Sell your car for Leviathan. Walking is an option. Bastila Maul, Bastila HK. Upgrade Sith Trooper. Darth Maul because he's useless. HK, Maul, Bastila, Maul. Alright, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to scroll, and whatever I land on, I'm just going to do. Scroll, stop. Alright, I landed on Albino Bendito. He said Basilishan.
Sell your car for Leviathan. Walking is an option.
Walking is not an option. I live 45 minutes driving away from work. I cannot walk there. Alright, what am I missing? I am missing these thingies. Can I get them for something? Yes, I can. Okay, that's solved. We can craft. Oh, yes, thank you. We can craft stuff. These thingies. Okay, let me buy some of these. Let me buy some of these. Let me buy some of these. And that is all that we can buy. And we get one extra. Let me see what else we can acquire. I have these, and we already checked. There's no... Dude, I need the fucking... I need the crate raid to end. When does this thing end? In an hour, 2 hours. Okay, in 2 hours I'll have the necessary juice to squeeze. God. Sell your soul to CG for Leviathan. Dude, know what I should do? You know how like the Escape podcast guys got Hondo for free? They just gave them a 7-star Hondo. I should just aggressively negotiate with Capital Games to just give me the Leviathan. CG, I've been such a good boy for so many years. Can you give me the Leviathan? How for the life of me people didn't see that coming. Shorty makes sense because this game is a business made on gachas and she is a thematic gacha. I mean, I had her favorited and I was farming her. I just kind of stopped at 4 stars because I was like, I lost faith. Let me refresh and see what people are saying. This is great. Basilishan or Basilishan Fallen are required for Leviathan. Pretty sure it's Fallen, but getting confirmation now. Edit. It is not Fallen. That's a nice little thread right there. This is a fun little interaction between Jory and this was CG. This was Meathead. Meathead didn't even know if it was Fallen or not. Wait a second, I thought this was just a normal person. Meaty boy. Meat man. What? The meatiest of meats. Oh my goodness. So that reinforcement, I get 30 stacks for each ship that has reinforced up until that point, or 30 for each ship in the reinforcement slot. Can confirm it is not the Fallen version. I know this is not replied, but if this was if he just replies, can confirm it's not the Fallen version to every single comment, I'd lose my mind. Oh my goodness. But like, where Cal at? Malgus not required on a special relic level or specific. Bigger joke is that bigger joke than having Shorty as a requirement for a Sith Empire fleet was wrong with them using the Fallen version. Actually makes sense. CG never cares about lore, people. It means nothing. Jesus. All right. I guess he's a meathead. Yep. Cal is just chilling. Dude, Cal has been like in the wings for so long. I don't know. I always assumed that they were going to drop Cal like the second that the game came out. You know what I mean? That's what I was assuming. I was assuming that Cal was going to come out when the actual game released, but no. Ain't no way my homie Meathead doesn't know. CG moment. Yeah, that's a Meat Boy moment for you right there. No lore, only money. Let me wait 1 second. This is way too much effort for like 2 seconds of payoff. Sorry, 1 second.
How's he gonna pay for all of this?
I have 20,000 Republic dactaries.
Republic credits? Republic credits are no good out here. I need something more real.
I don't have anything else, but credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't. What, you think you're some kind of Jedi waving your hand around like that? I'm a Toydarian. My tricks don't work on me. Only money.
Only money! Alright, sorry. That was such a waste of time for such a little payoff. But my soul needed that. It was for healing purposes that I needed to do that. CG throwing community a bone, holding off on Cal. Oh yeah, there's fucking Cal too, dude. Oh, dude, we're talking about the man that needs to get jerked off. He needs to get a double. GLA Rex will include Conquest R5. I guarantee. What Conquest character? What Conquest character would be required for GLA? Red 5? You mean Ray 5? Lore? No. Big inconveniences? Yes. Absolutely right, man. All right. We've had time. We've had plenty of time to soak in. Let's do a final poll. Final thoughts on requirements. We've had time to simmer down. Are they really all that bad? Or are they good? Are they sideways? Who knows? Are the requirements great? Are they good? Are they just meh? Or are they absolutely fucking terrible? Now that we've had time to simmer down, to cool off, to exist, to marinate. CG can suck on my left nut. Roster reviews until raid ends. You have no life. Actually, I do have to go do stuff right now, so I'm probably going to end the stream in like 10 minutes. So many salty people. I actually don't think, I mean, now that I, well, now that I can't talk anymore, now that I've had a chance to dwell on these requirements a little bit, I'm starting to lean from the absolutely fucking terrible category. I'm starting to lean more into the meh. I think I'm drifting. I think the current of life is drifting me slightly closer to the meh category rather than the absolutely fucking terrible category. Like, aside from just pure, unadulterated, terribly high relics, like nine relic characters is kind of crazy for a GL ship. 2 R9s is tough. That's real tough. 5 R7s, 2 R5s with a shorty, plus the 7 ships at 5 to 7 stars. With the Malgus and Fury class. Ay. HK and Shorty meh, rest is okay. Yeah, I'm starting to lean on the characters themselves, or I would say thematic enough to where it's fine. You know what I mean? Thematic enough. It's just the super high relic levels is, I don't like I said, I don't even know if I'll be anywhere close to having the total number of relics required to do this. Like, how many more relic levels do I need? I need 2 more here, an 8 and a 9, which should count for like 12 relic levels. But I need 2, 4, 5. Let me just count the 7s. I need 7, 7, 7, 7, or 5. HK is 5, right? Who's relic 7? Sith Assassin and Shorty are 5. So I got you. So I need 7, 14, 21, 28, plus 5 is 23. 25. I need 25 more relic levels. I'm sure I counted that wrong, by the way. But I have to farm Ebonhawk, which is going to take all of my Cantina energy. Like, I did 3 full refreshes of Cantina, and I got like 10 total shards of Ebonhawk. That's gonna hammer my relic materials. Cost stop spending, CG. Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, that was a perfectly timed gut punch right there. Make Darth Malik co-pilot, dude. A Malik Revan co-pilot for the capital ship would be kind of hot. I don't know what that would actually do, other than just, I don't think it would literally, effectively it would change nothing, because you need to have both of them at R9 anyway. So it wouldn't matter if it was just Revan or if it was Revan and Malik. Like, it would change nothing about the ship. It would give you more opportunity to R10 2 pilots, and that would increase speed. So maybe that when R10 comes out, it can consistently stay faster than Executor and Profundity. Maybe that's what they would do, but I don't think it functionally I don't think it changes anything. Any dates? I don't think they posted in the dev post. I don't think they said anything about dates. Let me scroll through it 1 sec. Is there like more bullshit down here? There's not. Yeah, I don't think they say anything about a release date. I would imagine like 1 to 2 weeks after the Fury class Interceptor is fully unlocked. So a month and like a week or something like that. Assume a week after next conquest. But yeah, I would 100% say. Let me actually see. When does the next conquest start? Let me open up my game real quick. It doesn't. There's no active date right now for when conquest is gonna start. So just whenever. Let me actually relock in the GAC with all of my fucking relic characters now. I would imagine within a week or maybe a week and a half after the next conquest ends is probably when it's going to be announced. Journey guide updates. I want my energy back. So farming Finn. Oh, back on farming Finn. Yeah, dude. All of my gear went into resistance characters before they announced the Leviathan. I was very sad. At least I'll be prepared for Ray 5 when Ray 5 comes out. I'll be on top of my ships even more. Jesus. Oh my goodness gracious. Great the balls of fire. Webstore still says it does the top. Webstore still says it does at the top of the forums though. What? Webstore still says it does. Oh, you're responding to someone in chat. I was like, are you talking to me? What are you talking about? Oh, man. Oh, nice. We topped out at 600 people watching today. That's pretty hot. One of the bigger streams we've had in a while. Read post before it. Was there even a post before it? Talking about the dagger post? AP confused. AP so confused. Because you haven't streamed in a while? That's true. I was going to stream yesterday. I just got so busy. Just so busy with work. Easy to have a big stream when you never stream. Yeah, exactly. This will not be fun. This will be a tough event. All right. I have to go do some stuff, like get my car replaced. Join the Patreon to help support AP so he doesn't cry. All right, guys. I'm going to see you later. Bye-bye. I'll see. There'll be more videos today and maybe a stream tomorrow or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But as always, I love you, and I will see you later.